right, the UFC Hall of Famer Khabib Nurmagomedov getting back on the proven ground here tonight. And a new look corner, is that Hasbulla there?
Yeah, I mean, Hasbulla is in the corner with Khabib. Khabib loves him. He's always talking about him. He spends time with him. But the one thing is, while Hasbulla is there, Khabib Nurmagomedov's approach will not change. This guy is an absolute grinder, man. He is just a dog. He will go forward, get in your face, hit him. You will not deter Khabib Nurmagomedov from accomplishing the ultimate goal, and that's keeping that 0 on the right side of his record.
And if you're Javier Mendez, you just got to make sure that you let Hasbulla get in there between rounds. Little guy's got a lot to say. Khabib Nurmagomedov steps inside the octagon. He is ready to fight. Well, Brian T. City Ortega was 14-0 with a no contest when he ran into Max Holloway in his first UFC championship opportunity. That night didn't go his way, but a lot of people think he has all the skills and all the makeup to eventually get that belt around his waist.
You don't lose, you get an opportunity to get better, and that's what Brian Ortega has to do after he lost that fight to Max Holloway. He will look to take those lessons learned in the octagon over the course of 4.5, 5 rounds and apply them to his career as he goes forward. He has the skill, he has the heart, he has the ability, but now you just got to put it all together if you want to realize a UFC championship.
And of course, if you hear the ladies screaming, that's because T-City has taken his shirt off in the inspection zone. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Brian T-City Ortega.
And there's Herb Dean. He will handle the action inside the octagon. He is undefeated. He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. And what a pain in the neck he is to fight. Khabib Nurmagomedov figures to go to the takedowns early and often here tonight, but if he needs to strike, we have seen a...
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, what a beautiful, seamless transition to side mount as he powers... Oh, he escapes.
He got out. Wow, that is great submission defense.
Ground and pound strike there now. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Yep, gotta be very careful there.
Constantly a moving target. He is really doing a nice job with his head movement here defensively on the ground to avoid further punishment.
He isn't waiting until his opponent throws. He's being proactive. And when his opponent throws, he's already moving, so he's missing it.
Ortega's in half guard now.
Big ground and pound.
All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard. Oh.
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you gotta start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much...
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted, he's been beaten.
All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture again, throw big strikes, and just really wear him down with a really secure position in half guard.
Khabib's right back to the full mount here. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Nurmagomedov. These ground strikes are starting to add up. All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Win the scramble! 15 seconds. Khabib's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Attempting an arm bar here. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, so for one fighter, the round mercifully comes to an end as we look back at something.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into mincemeat with that ground and pound in the previous round.
Oh, he got demolished, man. It was punches. Guillotine jump.
Oh, nails on the submission now.
On the other side, he's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Working out of the half guard here. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Nurmagomedov. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
And the referee brings the fight back to its feet. No surprise there. Needed to see more action. Straight right hand, no good. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening. Maybe something happened earlier in the fight that has deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. It is, I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, beautiful fight instinct there as he reverses position, and now he's got the dominant position.
Did a fantastic job recognizing, man, I have got to get on the offense. From bottom to top to dominant position. What a great job.
Rubber guard now, DC. Some submissions at his disposal if he so chooses.
Yeah, he does have a couple submissions. They're very rare submissions. Go-go plata, omoplata. But if the guy has any understanding of submission defense, he knows how to stay safe in this position. So there are advantages to being here. But the danger isn't so vast that you should panic.
Yeah, we've only seen a handful of omoplatas in UFC history. 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Ortega is able to transition back to side control now.
All these actions, though, these big actions got to wear on the gas tank of both guys. He's got to be careful here. Great shot from the top position.
Let's go.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Good work, guys.
Outstanding pressure from top position here by Ortega.
There it is, now he's on the mount.
Going for the arm here.
It's tight. Oh, wow. He's out. What's submission defense on display?
Pretty good work with the strike there from bottom position. Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. All right, that's the end of round number 2.
You won that last time. It's all over you with the submissions. Now let's avoid that. We train this in the gym. Like your defense showed you know what you're doing.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway, and man, is that guy hard to submit. It looked like it was close, but close doesn't work in MMA.
Almost doesn't count. And for as close as he was, he didn't get the job done. And again, that is because he's so good at defending submissions. If you're, he's going to guillotine.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth in submission defense wins this transition. Now he's going full mount.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Well, the body work's starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. Relentless pressure from the top by Nurmagomedov.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Just over 3 minutes to go now. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Don't stay flat on your back. Get on your head. Let's go.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Ortega's back in full guard now.
He's putting him in exactly the position.
Ortega's going for the sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
Armbar.
Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
All right, let's go. Let's get this round.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
Great defense by this fighter.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling or...
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Ortega's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how... Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight.
He should be defending right now.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5-5-minute rounds. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. And that one certainly found the target. Well, you don't want to be too hard on this fighter, but his takedowns are outstanding. His submission skills are top-notch. We've seen none of that tonight.
He's got to try to change it up. You don't fight with your ego. You don't worry about showing off new things you're learning.
Trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Close guard. All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this knee.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go at.
Lands the ground and pound strike. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Oh, right into mount.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees and either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
I need you to move, scramble.
Nurmagomedov's going for an arm here.
Got it very tight.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground.
All right, take it back, take it back. Make sure you got the hooks. Get those hooks in. Other hook.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Oh, another strike lands from the top. Are working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Oh, and he locks up a triangle now. You set off the top. His go-to submission looks pretty tight to me.
Oh, and he's got great submission defense on full display by the opponent.
Ortega's eye is closing up. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, he got to the spot.
Lock that guard.
Nice defense. In the half guard.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
He's in a dominant position. Look at him attacking the wrist.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, so how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
Scramble.
Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked. Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Ortega's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Great work last round. Keep that pace up. Wow, I'm impressed. You really broke him down with your striking. Keep that going. Inside low kick is awesome.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to...
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. All right, next round is underway. We will see if he can pick up where he left off, particularly when it comes to the ground and pound. That was vicious.
I mean, it was vicious. It was vicious. It was shades of Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Michael Johnson. Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. Just able to get to a great posture, control the feet, and land every single strike with vicious intent. It's hard to do that without losing your opponent. This young man has mastered. He has mastered ground and pound fight. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Ortega. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Moving his head pretty well defensively on the ground here. Nurmagomedov's trying to get a triangle here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, great submission defense. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, close guard now. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Good, solid strike on the ground.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, looks like he's transitioning to an armbar.
Yeah, he's trying to switch over to get an armbar. He's going to be on his opponent to try to chase him.
Somehow, some way, he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Nurmagomedov's back in full mount.
Great ground and pound by this man.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Ortega.
Take them out here.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Go forward. Don't back up.
1 minute to go in the fight. Ortega's in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and is showing because he's landing so consistently.
Ooh, he might have that submission locked in.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Ortega's got the full mount. Final 10 seconds of the fight.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. All back and forth action right till the final horn. What a tremendous finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. All right, so as we await the judges' scorecards, DC will look back at his handiwork. He had it all going from a striking standpoint tonight.
Man, he did a great job. It was very entertaining to watch someone be in such a great state of flow, a great flow state in regards to the stand-up. He said that tonight we would be very impressed with his performance, and I am thoroughly impressed.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-46, and 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges' scorecards needed, not often the case when Khabib Nurmagomedov competes, but he gets it done by decision and keeps that O in the loss column.
And if you want to win a decision, you want it to look like this. You want it to look dominant. He looked dominant tonight in all areas.